Tonight in Boston, the American ladies have the opportunity to end a decade-long medal drought, including the three-time U.S. champion, looking to prove that time has only made her stronger.
I know what I'm capable of. I know that I can be a world medalist.
And the reigning national champ. In unfamiliar territory at the top of the world's leaderboard.
I think that this could be our year. I definitely have my eye on a medal.
But they face a trio of Russian teenagers who could make ending that drought no easy task. And welcome back to the hub of the universe, Boston, Massachusetts, and the TD Garden for the World Championships presented by Viking River Cruises. The final group of skaters in their warm-ups on the ice now, and here are the standings after the short program. Gracie Gold with a 2.45 lead, and you see all the way down the list, Ashley Wagner in fourth place. Here is the skate order for tonight. The Americans will be the final two skaters, Gracie Gold and Ashley Wagner. And so out on the ice for their warm-ups, there's Gracie Gold. How does she look so far in her warm-up?
She looks pretty good, but imagine the pressure that is on her right now, and she has issues overthinking. How do you not overthink? I could be the world champion tonight. Don't mess up.
And you said she was nervous before the short program. I can imagine what the butterflies are like now.
Terrible feeling.
She really does have the entire world at her feet and the entire world to lose with this performance. Everything has to be so spot on.
The man in the fedora was Frank Carroll, her coach. And Ashley Wagner also out on the ice. She'll be the final skater tonight. How's she been looking?
I talked to Raph, and he said this morning she was confident after her practice, felt good, ready to go. But he said, oh, no, don't worry. In a few hours, she'll come running to me. He said all competitors start acting like 5-year-old little babies when competition arrives. It's so nerve-wracking.
And that they do. The pressure with all of these competitions is to do what you do every day, but infinitely better. And Ashley Wagner has delivered this long program so beautifully that that's all she needs to do.
Well, now it's time for something worth talking about, presented by Consumer Cellular. And that short program was worth talking about for Gracie Gold.
Gracie Gold was absolutely fabulous in the short program, spot on from top to bottom, really showed her fire, her grace, and why she could deserve to be the world champion.
And she went out there for the win. She was so excited when she got off. Her little fall right here made everything worthwhile. To see her actually achieve what she wanted to in that short program, dynamite.
That laugh was after she took a seat on the ice at the conclusion of her program, and that's something worth talking about, presented by Consumer Cellular. What about the Russians? How have they been looking in the warm-up?
Fierce.
Very fierce. After the short program, the surprise of the short program really is that Anna Pogorila, who's the third of the three Russian ladies based on results in this group, is in second, right behind Gracie Gold. She had a solid, mature, and stunning short program, a lot of speed, big jumps, but she takes big body slams on occasion when she makes mistakes in the free program. Yevgenia Medvedev, our little porcelain doll.
She is so technically good. These triples come so easy to her. On practice yesterday, she did triple. That is insane. Who does triple?
She does. Who does triples with their arm over their head? All of their triples with their arm over her head. She looks solid and refreshed. Coming from behind is a position she hasn't been used to this season, but she has won all of her events this season.
Medvedeva in third place. And here's what's happened since 2006 when Timmy Meissner won. The U.S. women shut out of the medal podium as Japan and Russia have won 5 of the last 6 World Championship medals. Will Gracie Gold be the one to end the drought and win the gold medal? She was born in Newton, Massachusetts, not far from Boston. It would be a terrific outcome for her. Yulia Rodionova of Russia is on the ice now, 17 years old, bronze medalist at the Worlds last year.
She's sitting in 5th place after the short program, and she is not happy about it. In the practices since, she's been struggling with a few of her jumps. You can tell that she was very frustrated. She came here to win. There's her chance. Opening with a triple-triple. First triple Lutz, easy triple toe. That's a way to start a program.
Getting a lot of speed here for the second triple Lutz. Slight 2-foot landing there.
Elena has been on the podium in every major event in which she competed the last 2 years. Last year, this year.
Well, Tom, she was the star after Sochi, the star that was on the rise, this little thing with these triple triples. And she was that starlet, and I think she's a little upset that all of a sudden in a year, her younger teammate is already making a bigger splash, and she's feeling that pinch to catch up.
The depth in Russian ladies skating is outrageous at the moment. The reigning world champion Elizaveta Kuklyamusheva and the reigning Olympic champion Adelina Sotnikova both failed to make the Russian national team. By quite a ways, I might add.
What to watch for in her skating is she's so emotional, so passionate. She loves this free skate. She loves Titanic. And when she comes out here, it may not be what everyone wanted from her this year, this piece of music, this choreography, but she sells it and you fall in love with her.
Very difficult sequence of jumps here. Triple loop, half loop, triple Salchow.
Second half, 10% bonus. Singing as she steps into this
mouthing the words.
element, double axel.
She's so emotional, she's so fun to watch, but I think at times she just gets a bit sloppy, and it really shows her weaknesses versus teammate Medvedeva.
No matter what happens, promise me now, Rose.
I promise.
And never let go of that promise.
I will never let go, Jack. I'll never let go.
What a season. She started off with a few growing pains, was very inconsistent. I thought, did she lose her jump? Somehow, by the end of the season, she skated like this at a World Championships. I think she is here to stay.
And just 17,
From Russia,
Elena Rodionova from Russia. She's the only lady in the field who has beaten Medvedeva this season.
She cut a very striking image here in the free program. Beautiful new dress, great performance, great run through.
And Medvedeva is on the ice next. We'll be back to Boston in just a moment. 8-1 after her free skate.
Please welcome to the ice, representing Russia, Yevgenia
Medvedeva, just 16 years old. Hard to believe she's competing in her first World Championships. She was World Junior Champion last year. She is this year's European Champion. She is in third place, 2.67 points out of first, coming to the free skate.
She has been a surprise threat all season. By far the favorite coming into this event. The short program was a bit hesitant. I didn't think she was going to mess up. That's how strong she's been all season. So it can happen. But this could be hers to win. Wow. That is a gorgeous triple-triple with the arm over the head.
Triple Lutz with the arm over the head. The arm over the head.
The arm over the head many times in this performance, and it's a good buffer because if she makes a small mistake on the landing, she still gets the credit for that feature. Smart.
This free program is packaged so well. Everything is along the ride with the music, and every jump from here on out receives a 10% bonus for being after the halfway point.
She's on.
Next jump in this program, the easiest, but the most difficult for her. Double axel, double toe loop, double toe loop. The Russian ladies really were the talk of the town coming into this championship. Russia has not won a single medal so far at this World Championship. The ladies are fighting for all of them.
Triple salad, triple toe. She is by far the best technical jumper in the world. Her triple, she was born to do a triple-triple.
Final jump, a double axel.
She is something. Take this in. This type of skating is so rare to get the complete package. such a stunning jumper. The complexity of her steps, her choreography, and to add on top of that, the mental strength she has to compete under pressure. And guys, it's her first-year senior. This girl is it.
She's going places, or she may be here already. Stunning from the top to bottom.
And look at her celebrate in the final minutes of her program. She started to smile. She knew she had nailed it. She has laid down the gauntlet to Gracie Gold, who is still to skate. Evgenia Medvedeva in her kiss and cry after her free skates. Medvedeva really putting the pressure on everyone else.
And stunning opening triple flip into triple toe. She did a lot of jumps with her arm over her head. And while that doesn't actually add points, it adds to the grade of execution and the difficulty of the jump.
The reach back into that second triple on this triple sow triple toe is insane. Her technique is so on point.
Her free skate score.
So it scores for Medvedeva. Free skate score 150.10, the highest free skate score recorded, and the total 223.86. So the highest free skate score of all time. Medvedeva putting some distance between her countrywoman and the third highest total score ever recorded of 223.86. Quite the performance from a 16-year-old in her first World.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome now, representing Japan, Satoko Miyahara.
Satoko Miyahara from Japan is an 18-year-old, 4'10", but she was the 2015 World Silver Medalist, 4 continents champion, and twice has been the Japanese champion, including this year.
She is my dark horse for the podium. Her strength is consistency and strategy. She does not include a triple-triple in this free skate, but in the second half, she does 2 double-axel triple toes, almost 17 points after the halfway point for that bonus, but right here is her opening combo, triple lutz, double toe, double loop.
There's a very soft and refined quality to her jumps and skating. It isn't in your face. It isn't as big and impressive as the Russians or the Americans, but the consistency is so there.
And the grade of execution, quality of her jumps.
Very difficult combination spin here, rotating in both directions. Extremely difficult. It's like writing with your right and left hand.
These moments, her body line, her carriage, flow, musicality, elegant arms, the use of her arms and her choreography is stunning. Right up to the moment she jumps. in the second half. Here's that double axel, triple toe. This is where she can hold her own. Well, that was a near perfect skate for her, and so elegant.
There are some skaters who fight for those competitive moments. She's so well prepared, it's almost like a ballet. So if she actually were to make a mistake one day, it would be such a shock because you expect her every time to give that exact same performance.
Seemed to come very easily. Satoko Miyahara of Japan, hoping to move up from 6th place after the short program. And still to come, the final skater of the night will be Ashley Wagner of the U.S. Live from New York, it's Saturday Night Live with host Peter Dinklage and musical guest Gwen Stefani. All new Saturday Night Live later tonight on NBC. Satoko Miyahara of Japan at the World Championships after her free skate, awaiting her scores.
A very mathematical approach to her program layout. Right here, the double axel, triple toe, racking up points in the second half. So clean. The grade of execution was there for her. The quality of this combination was awesome.
It was great. It was very calculated and prepared. And that's what got her that great performance.
139.89
for Miyahara. 139.89 for the free skate.
Second place.
And 210.61 puts her into second place with 3 skaters now remaining. One of those still to skate is Gracie Gold, the leader after the short. But on the ice now, the third of
Representing
the Russians.
Russia, a warm welcome, please, for Anna Pogorelaya.
Anna, 17 years old, a 2-time European bronze medalist. She is in second place after the short program, just 2.45 points behind Gracie Gold.
She's definitely the wild card. She either really hits it or she falls apart. In the short program, she killed it. Great marks. But in the kiss and cry, she didn't even crack a smile.
Stone face.
She wants gold.
The first 2 jumping passes will tell the story. The first, a triple Lutz, triple toe combination.
Wow. She's been so consistent all week. I wonder if this is going to be one of those good skates, Johnny.
Just hoping. She's got to get it together for this next combination. Very difficult sequence of jumps. The triple loop, half loop, triple Salchow.
feel like she's out here to prove herself as well in this pack of talented Russians that she's part of. I feel like she's probably like the middle child, slightly overlooked. Everyone's focus is on the little ones, on Yevgenia, on Elena, and she's out here saying, oh, don't forget about me.
All three of the Russian ladies were a bit cautious in the short program in certain areas, but all three have come to fight in this free program.
Struggles with the triple loop. Not today. We're well into the second half. 2 more jumping passes.
I have never seen her skate this
well.
clean free program.
Hit every jump.
You talked about how deep the Russians were. We had no idea.
Getting some great skating tonight.
She sometimes has struggled with conditioning, but she is flying through this last spin, and she flew the whole way through that free program.
Look at that reaction.
So focused, so well trained. Tom, we told you, amazing awaits tonight.
And we have 2 Americans still to go. Backstage, Medvedeva is the leader and will be tough to catch, as Gracie Gold will take the ice next. Anna Pogorelya awaits her scores when we come back. Anna Pogorelya waits her scores after her free skate. And the smile tells you that she thinks she nailed it.
Anna's opening triple Lutz, triple toe loop, just as solid as was in the short program. Beautiful technique on those jumps. Very methodical and slow on those takeoffs, but
Didn't
beautiful.
rush the takeoff, and that's something she tends to do. Every triple was cleanly rotated. The last 3 skates we've seen have been flawless.
Let's see where the judges think she fits into this mix.
Certainly. She was wonderful.
Her free skate score, 139.71. Her total score,
139.71.
Oh, please smile.
She looks disappointed. 213.69,
so
second place. She looks in disbelief.
Well, maybe that's why she's so good.
Medvedeva is still the leader, and the Russians are 1-2. And now the 2 Americans are the only 2 skaters left.
Hopefully Gracie has not heard these marks of the last 3 skaters.
United States, Gracie Gold.
The huge cheer for Gracie Gold, who got some final words from her coach, Frank Carroll. You remember Gracie in Sochi finishing just off the podium in 4th place. She twice has been the U.S. champion, including this year from nearby Newton, Mass. Can she catch the Russians?
She brought down the house in the short program. She just said to her coach at the boards, Frank Carroll, one element at a time. And that's all she needs to do. She has 7 important, crucial jumping passes that she will need to hit. There is no room for error.
She needs to take her time, not rush through the takeoffs on these jumps. She'll open here with a triple Lutz, triple toe. In a performance where Gracie needs 10 points above her own personal best, starting off with a fall is not the most encouraging way.
Brought it back there with the triple loop. Gain some big points. We're in the second half, 10% bonus, double axel, triple toe, double toe, 3 beautiful jumps.
Looking very focused. Skating a bit on top of the music. Last very difficult jump here, the triple Lutz, only a double.
At this point, there's no way that she can beat Yevgenia. She is fighting for the podium. You can't make 2 major mistakes like this in a program when everyone has skated so cleanly.
There have been many positives in this program. It just was not her night to become the world champion. She stepped over that hurdle of leading the pack, got through a performance without huge errors, but on a night of perfection, you too have to be perfect.
But she should be world champion with the level of her technical content. She just needs to compete. She had it in her hands.
Gracie Gold.
Gracie Gold, and now the question is, can she take a world medal at all.
When I was talking to Frank, he said she should be a world champion. He says day in and day out, she's so consistent, never misses, that when she goes out in competition and lets her mind get in the way, it's maddening.
Greeted by Frank Carroll. What must her thoughts be now?
And she started with this triple Lutz, looked easy. I think it all comes down to doubt. She got tight on her legs, stiff, and it scratched out on the landing. She has such power into these jumps. Her technique is beautiful. Look how straight up into the air she gets. Tight rotation, perfectly clean. She has a nice reach back here to gain speed and power as she vaults up into the air. Everything looks fine here. In her mind right now, she's thinking, can I do it? Can I do it? And that's what causes this type of landing.
There was also a slight bite there on the landing, not getting the full rotation in the air. This was the double axel, triple toe loop, double toe loop after the second half waypoint, and it was very well completed, but definitely a bit tight. We have the luxury of seeing as the scores come in for certain elements, and at the moment, she's only at about 5th place, technically, on the technical side of things. We can see the technical scores, we can't see the artistic scores, but that's what she's looking at the moment.
It's so frustrating watching this. She should hit every jump. She does it in practice every single day. But she did fight for every element in this program.
Current leaders backstage all together, Yevgenia Medvedeva, Anna Pogorelaya, and Satoko Miyahara.
And only one skater left. It's Ashley Wagner, hoping to make the medal podium.
This has to be the longest wait of Gracie's career.
Medvedeva's counting her
Leads for Gracie Gold from the United States.
gold at the moment, I would imagine.
Her free skate score 134.86. Her total
134.86.
211.29.
211.29.
Third place.
Puts her in 3rd place with one skater left. The U.S. women have not won a world championship medal in 10 years. Medvedeva,
To the ice, representing
the leader.
the United States.
And with
Ashley Wagner.
Ashley Wagner yet to skate here. He was in 4th place at the end of the short program, the 3-time U.S. champion. She finished 4th in Boston back in 2014 at the U.S. Worlds, and then got that berth on the Olympic team when she was named to the team in place of Mirai Nagasu. So she has something to prove in Boston as well.
Ashley needs to score over 150 points, which is way above her season's best for the gold medal. But a spot on the podium isn't out of the question. She wasn't far behind Gracie Gold, but she has to be absolutely flawless.
Love is just a game.
Opening with an easier jump element, a double axel, getting her legs underneath her. Right here, setting up for the big element of this skate. She needs this. The triple. She has to be perfectly clean. Skating strong into the triple flip. Hits it. Just to put this into perspective, she needs to set the best score ever to win. Not just a season's best, but ever.
She needs to beat history to become world champion. Really beautiful triple loop, half loop, triple Salchow. Very difficult sequence.
Got to give her credit for going for it.
That is the great thing and why Ashley is such a great champion. She never gives up.
And when she attacks, she really attacks. Had a slight bobble on the end of that jump. The audience is so loud. She's setting up for her last jumping pass. The triple lutz. She popped this at nationals, turned it into... No, she hit it here.
In addition to being such a well-thought program, beautiful portrayal of Satine from Moulin Rouge. What a moment for Ashley Wagner.
She loves it. The crowd loves it. Coming through when the spotlight shines the brightest.
What a skate. What a difference from Gracie Gold, what we just saw. She performed. She was in it. She was attacking. She was not skating scared.
From the United States, Ashley Wagner.
Right here, triple flip. Perfectly clean on the first jump. The second jump, a bit under-rotated. She did receive an under-rotation for that.
And here the triple loop, half loop, triple Salchow, second half of the program. Very difficult, very well done.
Everything was so light and airy and not overworked in this performance. You could actually enjoy it. And I think that's why this audience was at its loudest through this entire performance.
It's clear that the drought for the United States women to stand on that world podium is over. Just have to wait and see if it's Ashley Wagner or Gracie Gold.
There's Gracie backstage with Medvedeva, who's the champion, and likely when the scores are tallied.
She needs a 140.54 for the silver medal.
Appearing on the big screen in the crowd, reacting.
the United States. Her free skate score,
142.23 for Ashley Wagner, 215.39, and the silver medal at the Worlds.
So well deserved. She's had a tough career, so many ups and downs, and she's worked so hard to prove herself.
Medvedeva takes the gold. Pagarilaya takes the bronze, and in between them is Ashley Wagner, who ends a 10-year drought of world championship medals for the U.S. women.
Stick around, ladies and gentlemen, in just a couple of minutes. We're going to have the victory ceremony.
So there are the final
2016
standings.
World Figure
Russians
Skating
first and third,
Champion.
Americans second and fourth in the final standings. Mirai Nagasu finished in 10th place. And let's check out our challenging move of the day presented by Prudential.
This was Yevgenia Medvedeva, our new world champions, triple Salchow, triple toe loop, second half of the program. The effortless flight that she takes into her jumps is so inspiring and so plus-worthy.
Watch that reach back, the vault she gets into the air. Literally, her jumps are perfect, Johnny.
That was our challenging move of the day presented by Prudential. And on the phone to Russia, no doubt, after a tremendous performance that earned her the gold medal at the World Championships. And we'll have our final thoughts when we come back to Boston. The World Figure Skating Championships, presented by Viking River Cruises, are brought to you by Smuckers. With a name like Smuckers, it has to be good. By Progressive, comparing rates to help you save. Now that's Progressive. And by Viking River Cruises, exploring the world in comfort. Back in Boston as we bring you the Puffs Kiss and Cry moment of the night. And why not? So many frustrations in her career, and now finally a world medal, and it is the silver medal at that. After a fourth place finish in the short program, she overcame all that to get the silver. That's our Puffs Kiss and Cry moment of the night. Let's go to Andrea Joyce.
Well, Tom, Ashley has talked about having a moment like this for a very long time. Can you put into words what it's like to actually be living this moment now?
I still think that I'm going to wake up from my pre-competition nap. I am on cloud nine. I cannot even put into words how excited I am. This is a dream come true on home soil.
On home soil, when you finished that program, it was an emotional end to the program. Did you think that you had done enough to land on the podium? Did it feel like a podium skate to you?
I wasn't even thinking about the podium at that point. My first thought was, oh my God, I didn't get the level of my spin. And then after that, I was just thinking about what I accomplished here. I haven't skated 2 clean performances since the beginning of the season, and I did it here. This was the toughest skate I've ever had to go out and do, and to have that moment, I can't even say.
And no more questions about the medal drought. Congratulations.
Yeah, finally, stop asking me about it.
Back to you, Tom.
All right, Ashley showed her courage tonight with that free skate performance. And Evgenia Medvedeva, of course, was the winner with an all-time record free skate score. More figure skating from Boston tomorrow. Exhibition of Champions, coverage at 2 Eastern on NBCSN. And a reminder, you can relive all the action from the World Figure Skating Championships at IceNetwork.com. Coming up next, except on the West Coast, it's your local news. And tonight, it's an all-new Saturday Night Live with host Peter Dinklage and musical guest Gwen Stefani. So for our entire NBC Sports crew, Tom Hammond saying so long from Boston.